Hello everyone, welcome back to FX 20 Pips. Today is the 9th of August 2023 and the time is now 2:29 p.m. GMT plus 8 my time. Today I am switching the instruments and want to talk about gold. All right, because I'm trying to trade gold, and I thought that let me have a fresh start and look at the higher time frame all the way to the lower time frame. And if you're interested in gold, XAU USD, and this is something that we can analyze and trade together. All right, so we are at the higher time frame of a year, 12 months. All right, and what can we see here? Very obvious, isn't it? It's a bullish trend. Now, looking at some of the basics charting, we can see that many donkey years ago, we have this what do you call that? Trend line or triangle. Okay, you can actually put it here, right? And then you can see that many years ago, this line was sort of respected until this fella here, where the candle closed above, and then there's a retest, and then after that the price shot up. So, and that was in what year was that? That was in 2002. All right. I am also trying to use a fib to analyze the chart on this higher time frame. So let's look at here where the price went up and came back down. All right, what's the fib level here? So I'll get my fib and just roughly put it here, 1 point, 2 points, right? And we can see that it is about here 70.5% that it start to shoot up. Okay, this one, it feels to shoot up. I believe it might be, the top. All right, could be a double top, and then there was a neckline break here, in a sense, right? Double top, and then it slowly go down, and then the whole year. Don't forget, this is a 12-month chart, so each candle is a year. So for the next 2 years here, right, there wasn't much changes in the price, and then there was a attempt to be a negative, bearish rather, but it is still bounded by this candle. So this was the range inside bar during that time. Okay, and then as you can see, there was a bullish candle, and then this bullish candle broke the inside bar, right? And this was the earlier trend line here, and then it started to go up. And I think it could be around this year where there's more interest. As you can see, the range is getting bigger and bigger. Okay, in the early 2000s. All right, then there is a profit taking, and then the lowest was this level, about what is this, 1,000, and then it's been up there ever since. Right, so this is the higher time frame, and in summary, it is a break of the P wave, regardless of how you look at it. All right, the high getting lower. All right, the low didn't change much, and then here you get low, and then I explain this change in the structure there, okay, or momentum rather, and then price shot up. Okay, now let's go to 6 months, or rather let's go to 6 months. Okay, so in the last the 6-month candles, we can see that this is a trend and it goes up here. Every time I see this high and low, okay, I always want to pull up a fib just to see what level it is dropping to. So we can see that this is a retracement of 50% around there, All right, and then we have the very strong bullish candle that take over, that sort of cover these two candles. All right, and then we have, there is a immediate bearish candle, but then it did not close below this bullish candle. And then, you know, it takes a while, and basically you have all the top here, right? And price started to break through a small retest here, and then it went up again, right? So that is the fib, and how we look at the candlesticks and how it shot up again. Now, I also like to look at the extensions. All right, so we have the fib low, fib high. We know that it bounced off 50%. How about the extension? Let's take a look here. If this is A, B, C, where is it? Where are all the figures? Right. And then we can immediately see that, very interesting. Okay, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, and the extension shows that it is currently stuck at this level, right? You can see 1 attempt, 2 attempt, and 3 attempt trying to break this level. Okay, and now we can see that there are 2 fib level around here. So this will become a very strong resistance if the price break here and reaches here. Okay, so that's something to take note of. Now, let's look at this leg. Okay, from here to here, and let's see what we get, or maybe even from here to here. All right, let's just take a look. So, see what we can find. Let's just start from here first. Top, bottom, doesn't seem much. Yep, so if we were to put it here, if we put this bullish momentum here, it bounces back, all right, at 50%, and it seems to be going up at a higher side. I mean, you can see that this is a very strong reaction, and the buyers all came in to here. It is something like this, right? Something like this here. Buyers came in, and off it goes. Hopefully, this is buyers came in, off it goes. Don't forget, this is a 6 months chart, all right? So it's going to take a while. Now I can see that there are one value, two value, and another value here, all along this area. So I'm just going to leave the lines here, okay? Just so that I know in the future that these are very strong resistance, okay? So what I'm going to do is, okay, what is this? This is at 27%. So where is my 27? It's right here, okay? This is the 78.6. So 70.6. And then this is my fib on a minus 27%. There we go. Okay, so I have hide all levels and only leave this one here so that I know that this is a strong resistance based on the fib. Okay, there are many strategies to do this, but based on the fib, that's the next higher resistance if this triple top is broken. Right, okay, so let's go to 3 months. Okay, this is the 3 months. And what we can see that now, if before this portion was here, right, people will say that, okay, this is a double top, and then there's a neckline break. So seller came in, they sold, and sold. And what happened here is that there is no, once you break the neckline, there is no continuations. Okay, there's no continuation down, right? But what happened was the the bearish, or rather the seller, immediately see that there is a very strong demand and buyers actually bought back and close above the opening, and that's a continuation here. All right, and then now we have triple top. Now how do we deal with this one now? This is a 3 months candle. What we can see is that remember our range box. Yep, so based on 3 months, the candles, all these candles are still within sort of in a range of this 3 months candle. So let me just put that on. Where is my range box? So quarter. All right, quarter. I have previously put it here. The idea was that, remember my first and second candles. So this candle break below this box, yeah, which is based on this 3 months candle, and the second went back up. So the first one never closed below, and the price range around here. And likewise, recently, one candle closed below, and the second candle immediately shot up. So we are still bounded by this range, okay? And also on a mini focus area will be just this candle. All right, now because we already have this here, so I'm just going to leave this quarter box as it is instead of putting it here. All right, so that's sorted for the 3 months. Let's go to the monthly candles. So on the monthly, we can see that right, we are bounded by this, which is the last 3 months, right? So like what I said, I'm not going to bother by that. Okay, I think I have it in the monthly. Yep. Okay, now because it's a box within the box, so technically, you know, if it were to come out and know that there's a quarter here of sort of the resistance and support, so I'm just going to remove this monthly one so as not to have too many chart symbol or chart in there. Now we go to the weekly. Okay, what do I have for the weekly? Let me just look at here. Down. So weekly could be just back to here. All right, back to here. So let's take a look. Yep, so we have the weekly there. And how much is the range from here to the top? That is about 11,056 pips. But then for gold, usually we remove one more figure, so that's actually 1,105 pips, right? Depending on how you want to count it. Now, okay, I can also, okay, I'll leave the weekly there. Let's go to the day. What do we have for the day? Right, the day we have from the past many weeks, the price has been slowly coming down. Okay, do we have a fib around this area? Here to here. Let's take a look. So we are coming down to 70.5 and 78.6 level. All right. Based on the order blocks, we are reaching here. Okay. So this fib level will be quite nice to see a decent bounce if it's not already bounced from 71.8. Okay. I just remove this one. All right, so let's go to the 8 hours. Do we have any 8 hours box? Okay, now that is what I mean, okay, when we have too much range box. So I'm just going to remove the higher time frame and leave the weekly there and look at my 8 hours. Okay, so the 8 hours we have, as we can see, bounded by this candle. All right, no candle has closed above or closed below. All right, I think yesterday it went pretty low here. Okay, and that was it's also the reason why I'm looking at gold at this moment. Okay, with the intention to buy. Right. Okay, so let's go and do our basic routine for this one first. Okay, what is our basic routine? We have the 8 hours there and we have our previous day. All right, so we have the Tuesday high, low, and we find the midpoint and also identify the Monday opening, which is here. Okay, so in a sense, the price is now above the midpoint of yesterday, right? Then is it okay to draw a trend line? For this week, it will be something like here to here. All right, since it has already broken, is this a retest? Not sure. Can I expand and put it here? There is nothing wrong. Okay, trend line is really up to the eyes of the beholder. Okay, so I hide the trend line and let's do our daily breakout buy and sell. I think I have done for the sell, I think. Yes, I did it for the sell, which is here. Okay, taking into consideration, because it's so near here, okay, if I were to put here, it doesn't make sense because there are still a few level here. So that's why I make use of all the level from here to here. Okay, and that's where my breakout sell. Obviously now with the breakout buy, this will be the top and this will be the body. Okay, let's do that now. Top, bottom, drag it to tonight. And breakout buy. Okay, that's an hour here. What else should we be doing? That's for the daily routine. Okay, let's save this and let's go back to the higher time frame of 1 month. All right, now let's just hide away all this to have a clear view. I'm going to save this one. Hang on, is this my... Okay, let me just go back there, look again. I like to organize things properly first. Right, ooh, why do I have two breakout buy? Let's see, what is this? Okay, let's remove this one. So we have this on the buy and sell here. Okay, there we go. So we have breakout buy and sell. Yep. All right, so and then the fib, yes, I'm going to create a group. What was this? Where did I draw this? Was it a 6 months? 6 month fib. Okay, now we go to monthly. All right, monthly. So this is the resistance level. All right, basically it's 2322, 2356, 2371. So you are quite safe to aim for a target of 2300. Okay, anything more is like just pushing it. Can it go above to 2400? Yes, it can, but first of all, it has to break this level. All right. Okay, then I have the major support and resistance. All right, basically I have it here. Okay, this is the bounce up, comes back here. So I have a support here, I have a support here. And then from here, it bounces up here. Right, so I drew a resistance here. And when it comes down, okay, and it bounces up here, so I drew a support here. And this is how I get my higher time frame support and resistance. Right, so I am going to leave these two levels here to guide me on the higher time frame support and resistance. So where is this? This is here, here. So I'm just going to put this up there, hide the rest, open this two. There we go. All right, and I go back to the 1 hour. Apologies for switching around because it's just how my brain works. And when I think of something, I just go straight into it. Okay, then there is the Friday high and low. So basically, I denote the level of the last Friday, the high of the Friday, and low of the Friday. And I go back one more period and find out the others, high and low. So the previous high and low is here. That's been the week before. This is the high, and then this is the low. All right. So what happened here is that the price got resisted around here, Friday low, and then just keep coming down. Okay, and that is what I'm talking about is the Monday. All right, when Monday opens, all right, it touches once on the Friday high, the previous Friday high here. Okay, not this one, the previous, and then it drops off. Right, then where it bounced off is the current Friday, which is here. Right, so Monday open, drop all the way to the bottom of last Friday. Okay, so this gives me an idea that there is on a weekly time frame there is a invisible resistance and support. Okay, and I base this on the Friday high and low. All right, that's how I use the end of the week to give me the support and resistance. All right, if you find that it's not useful to you, then don't use the Friday high and low. All right, but I like to plot it there and I like to hide it. All right, so we have the daily high and low and breakout buy and sell. Okay, what do we do now? Now, if the price, if you are bullish and if you think about the price from here going up to the resistance, that is about 39,213 pips, right? If that's going to be the final resistance, or what should I say, when you break this one, okay, this will be one resistance that we're looking at, which if it were to come up and break this one, I think it can easily go up here based on the fib. All right, because there is nothing on the left hand side after this level. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. All these bounces are the all-time high. Yeah, these three bounces, 1, 2, 3, all-time high. The fourth time, if it ever to come up and break, if you were to come up and break and close here, all right, there is no other history to stop the candles from going up. Okay, and the one that we found is based on a fib, and I think the highest we should target is 2300. Right. Based on a fib, these are the levels. All right, but then as a good traders, you want to take profit first before the rest. Okay, because you don't know when it will come up here and crash down pretty fast. Yeah, so you take profit first before the rest. That's the idea. So the storyline is aiming for buy, bullish. For me, I'm talking about myself. Okay, to buy all the time, just like my GBP USD, to buy all the time. Okay, because it's still showing a bullish effect. Now, news for gold, it definitely is affected by the US dollar. All right, inversely, If US is strong, gold is going to come down and vice versa. All right. And what is the other thing that's going to affect them is the, I think, is the VRIC summit. All right. Which one was I looking at? Let's look at this one. So there is a meeting of BRICS on August 22nd and 24th. So I'm just waiting for any news that says, yep, we're going to use gold as a backing, and that's it. Gold is going to go up, right? But I don't think so that it will be that fast. I'm not sure, right? So like I say, if they mention about gold, that's good. If they didn't mention about it, well, just go back to my chart and analysis of how it is. But if there's anything good, and when they talk about gold, where they're going to use gold as a backing for the currency or as a break currency, if there's ever one, if they plan to have one, so that's when I think gold will be something to buy. All right. Now, what else can I say about gold? No, I think there is. This is it. Can it drop further from here? Of course, right? Why not? Because if you look at this way, it is a bearish N wave, right? So how far do you think it will drop? I do not know, but if I use a fib, which leg do you want to use? Let's use this one. Okay, I think we've done this earlier on, isn't it? Low, high. So it is about 70.5% here. All right. How far can it drop? Well, 1913 or 19,000. Okay. Or otherwise, you can draw a mini support. What is this? 8 hours. Do I have the 8 hours support resistance here? This is the main. So what I'll do is I'll draw the 8 hours support resistance. Okay. So obviously yesterday was 1. Let me just change the color. What color do I always use? Is it the blue one? I think so. Okay, so I have 1 here. Then I have another one here. Another one here. Another one here. Okay, so let me just put it as the 29th of June. Okay, 29th of June. Then this is 6th of July. 6th of July. That's not far, isn't it? It's only recently. And then we have the 10th of July. 10th of July. Okay, then we have, was it yesterday? 8th of August. So we have 8th of August. So immediately this is the these are the support. All right, so put it here, rename it as 8H support resistance. There you go. Simple as that, and then put it beside this one. Right, so zooming in, this is what we are looking at. Okay, this is what we are looking at. Is there a higher line, trend line? I have this here. How about let me just put it here. Just roughly put it here. Okay, let me do it properly. Okay, let me do it properly. 0.1, 0.2, and 0.1. No, sorry. 0.1, 0.2, and then 0.1, 0.2. That's about right. So I have these 3 of them here. And what should I call it? 1H. trend line. Okay. So if the theory is to work, okay, if the price is to break this trend line, it will goes to the next trend line and then goes to the next trend line. That's the idea, right? Okay, so I'm just going to leave it there. All right, so this is how I do my chart, and we wait. Okay, so here, if you were to buy, then your stop loss could be either here or all the way here, because gold, look at this one. Okay, gold move a lot, so your stop loss have to be definitely below here, right? If you were to buy, yeah, that's my advice. You can put it here also. If you were to buy here, thinking that you will go up here, you can put here, but then go are very good at taking out stop loss. All right, taking out your stop loss, taking out your stop loss, taking out your stop loss, and then it will go up. Okay, now you have to think about how you're going to put a stop loss. I'm not going to tell you where to do it. I can only tell you where the price might go to. Okay, stop loss is up to individual. All right, it's how much risk you want to take. Some of you are not able to take much risk, so you just put 1 to 2 pips away, which is crazy for gold. All right, so that's my opinion, but it's really up to you. All right, so whether you use any of this method is I hope that it helps you, give you another alternative with whatever you're doing now. All right, if not, then just scroll past and look at other channels. All right. By the way, this will be it, and I will alternate between posting a gold chart and a GBP USD. All right, because I don't want to spend too much time on the video. Sometimes I need to edit. Sometimes I have to wait for it to upload to Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube. All right, most of the time I could just quickly punch out the chart and then send it in my Discord group. And having said that, if you have not joined my Discord group, please do so. It is free. There's no fee to charge because I don't guarantee anything. Why should I be charging you money, isn't it? I just provide some free to know knowledge. If you think it suits your personality, good. If not, it doesn't work, then of course, you can just move along and look at other resources in the internet. All right, that's all for today, and hope to see you on the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.